First, what is Python? Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In our previous video, we have explored what is Python and its key features and different data types in Python. You can see the concept which I covered in previous classes. What is a Python? Key features of Python, Python data types. Now, in today's class, we are going to see what is typecasting and operators used in Python and introduction to control statements. Now let's begin with the explanation. Now let's see what is typecasting in Python. Typecasting is a process of converting one data type to another. Python allows you to convert the data type explicitly using the function or else implicitly by Python compiler. Let's see the typecasting. Typecasting. I will repeat once again. Typecasting is a process of converting one data type into another data type. Python has some explicit functions. Python allows Python allows you to convert data type explicitly by using function type of typecasting of typecasting. Type of typecasting includes your int function converts any numeric value into integer data type. Any numeric value to integer data type. Numeric value can be integer, float, or float. Yeah. Example, if you say I'm, I am giving the float number into the integer function, it will convert it into integer number. This is called as explicit typecasting, where I am explicitly typecasting the 4.7 floating number through integer function to convert that floating number into integer number. This is called as explicit typecasting, that is done by explicit function. Float. Next typecasting is float. The float function will convert any numeric data to float number. See, I am converting the integer number 1 to float number by giving the float function explicitly. So it will be converted to float number. String function. String function will convert any type of data value. It could be numeric, string, or it could be any data type. That data type value will be converted to string. string. The numeric number is converted to string when I pass that numeric number into the string function, where it explicitly converts that number 10 to string by enclosing that number into single quotes or double quotes. The last typecasting is Boolean, which converts any numeric data string to Boolean values. If we give 0 to Boolean function, it converts it to false. It will convert into true. This way, it will convert numerical value into Boolean values. Remember, you can't always convert every data type. For example, trying to convert string like ABC to integer will give you an error. Example: here A is a string. I'm trying to convert that string into number. I'm trying to convert the string value into integer, and I am doing the addition operation. So it is done. I'm converting explicitly. I'm converting 1, 2, 3 string into a numeric number, that is integer number, and after conversion into integer, I'm adding 10 to that number. I'm getting the result as 133. The second topic I'm going to cover is now operators in Python. Operators Python. As we know, operators are the special symbols that performs operations on variables and values. Operators are symbols that, that perform operation on variables. There are different types of operators. Types of operators include arithmetic operator, the arithmetic operator includes plus, minus, subtraction, division, multiplication, row division, modulus operator. These are the arithmetic operation, which is addition operator, subtraction operator, multiplication operator, division operator, row division operator, modulus operator, or exponent operator. Let us see these operators through an example. A equals to 10, B equals to 3, right here is pay, A minus pay, right here multiplication B. This way I can use arithmetic operation to perform arithmetic operations. Addition of these two numbers is 13, addition subtraction of these two numbers is 7, Subtract multiplication of this two number a and b is 30. The next operator which I am going to explain is assignment operator. Assignment operator by the name itself suggests that it is going to assign some values to the variable, whereas arithmetic operators are used to perform arithmetic operations or used to perform mathematical mathematical calculations. The values of the variables. Assignment operator is used to assign some values to the variable and update them. The assignment operators are equals to is used to assign a value to the variable plus equals to is used to add a value to the previous variable and assign it. Minus equals to it is used to subtract a certain number from the previous variable and update it. Star equals to is used to do multiplication for the previous variable and update with a new value. You can see this one with the example. Here a equals to 3 equals to 0. I'm assigning b equals to 3 is the assignment operator. If I'm going to add b to the variable a and after adding update it to the variable a, this is addition assignment operator. This is a shorthand operator. If I elaborate, this expression will be looking like this way: a equals to a plus 3. That means that I'm going to add 3 to the value present in a, and the result which I will get, that should be again updated into the variable a. This is the meaning of this expression. Every expression means this itself. Like minus equals to means I am going to the number subtract the pattern number by the previous variable, and what value we will get, that value should be updated to the previous variable itself. Similarly for multiplication, division, modulus. So take for the multiplication, this means that I am multiplying the value 3 to the value present in A. After multiplying, what value I will get, that value is again stored or assigned back to the variable A. Okay. What answer I have to get? A is 3. If I multiply with 3, it will give 9. That 9 result will be again saved to the variable A. This is the meaning. So you can see here. Third operator is comparison operator. These operators are used to compare the values. This always gives a Boolean value because it compares the two values. In comparison, sometimes the comparison can be resulting the true. Means the comparing value can be same, then it will result true. If the comparing value will be different, then it will result false. Or else, if I take a condition, if the condition is satisfied, then it will result true. If it is not satisfied, it will result false. This Boolean operator will be looking deeply as we go through the control statements. As of now, keep in mind like comparison operators are used to compare values. We always use Boolean value, that is true or false. Some of the comparison operators includes double equals to, not equals to, greater, lesser, greater equal, lesser equal. Let us see with an example. Here I'm taking the variable a. Let's take another variable c equals to 5, d equals to 5. I'm using the comparison operator and c is equal to d, where I am taking the value of c with the value of d. If both are same, then it will result as true. See, as I told previously, like the comparison operator used to compare the values and the result will be resulting in Boolean form, that is true or false. Similarly, I am getting the result in Boolean form, that is true. If I am trying to check whether c is not equal to d, it's equal, it's not equal, so that's why it will show as false. The output will be in Boolean form. The comparison operator output always will be in Boolean form. So see, now let us go to logical operators. Logical operators mainly used when I want to combine two or more multiple conditions in my code. It is used to combine multiple condition, conditions. The logical operators includes or not. If I go through the AND operator will result true only if all the condition present is true. Or operator will check if any condition is true, then it will result true. No matter false condition, no matter if there is false, if there is any condition false. Not operator is the invert the result. If I add not, to the AND operator, then if the AND operator results true, then it will be converted to false. If the AND operator result is false, then it will be converted to true, vice versa. Similarly for OR operator also. If the OR operator result is true, then NOT will convert from true to false. If the OR operator output is false, then it will convert from false to true. Let us see from an example. Let us take a two variable x equals to 10, y equals to 5, print, and here x should be greater than y, and y should be greater less than 3. Same here, as you see, x is 10, y is 5. This condition specifies that x should be greater than y. Yeah, it is greater. X is 10 and y is 5, so x is greater than 5. This condition becomes true. And if I check this condition, y is less than 3. No, 5 is not less than 3. That's why there is one condition result true, another condition result false. As I used AND operator in between, the AND operator only result true if all the conditions is true. If any of the condition is false, then it will result false. You can see the output as false. Yeah. If I use OR operator, as the OR operator tells, if any of the condition is true, then the output will be true, no matter the false condition presence. Say to be true. If I use the NOT operator, here this output will be true. NOT operator will convert from false to true, true to false. Here this will result true, will be converted to false. You can see it. The operator that I am going to explain next is identity operator. Identity operator. Identity operator is to compare the memory location. Memory locations, not values. As we see in comparison operator, it will compare the values present in the variable, whereas identity matrix will compare its memory location, not values. There are two memory identity operators, that is not. Let's see with an example. A is, to see, P is equals to 10, B is equals to, Q is equals to 10. This will result true because this 10 value is stored in a memory location, say 2000. For the 2000 memory location, P variable and Q variable is pointing out. So generally, x2 variable is pointing to the same memory location. That's why, since it is pointing to the same memory location, this operator will result as true because it is pointing to the same location, same memory. If I change the value to 10, the 20 value will be stored in some other memory location. Now, the memory location will be differing because P holds the 10 value which is in different location, present in different location. Q holds the value 20 that is present in different location. Since the memory is different, it will show as false. If I Q is not because they are not in same memory location, it's true. It should true. It will show as true. Last operator is membership operator. Here, membership operator are used to check the presence in the sequence. In simple words, it is used to check whether item is present in the sequence or a collection. If it is present, it will show as true. If it is not present, it will show as false. Membership operator used to check for presence, check for presence in a sequence. Sequence can be collection. The collection can be string, list, tuple, set, etc. Let us see this membership operator with an example. We'll create a list like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So the list can hold different types of data elements, different types of data elements that can be integer, float, or string. And as you know, string is order sequence. Sorry, Bluetooth is not working, I think. Yeah, list. I have created a list. I am using the membership operator. Like print if one is in list. If it is present, it will show as true, or else it will show false. One is present. I will select, I will write 6. 6 is not present, as you know. It shows false. 6, sorry, 6 is present. I will type 7. 7 is not present, it will show as false. This is the membership operator. Another membership operator is not in. Not in. Yeah. 7 is not in 1. Then it will show it is true. Because 7 is not present in list. So it will be true. This is a membership operator. Now I'm going to explain the control statements. Control statement which controls the code flow. Here control statements are used to decide what part of code should be executed under which condition. Let us I will repeat once again. Control statements are used to decide what part of the code should be executed when certain condition or certain which condition is satisfied. Control statements are used to decide what part of the code should be executed, executed under which condition. The different types of control statements are types of control statements. If statement, second one if else statement, if else if else statement, These are the three control statements. Now let us see with an example statement. Here I am only adding one condition. I am writing a Python code. I am assigning a x value 3. If x is greater than 5, then I will print this part of content. If it is false, then see it is not printed anything because x is x value is 3. 3 is not greater than 5. That's why this condition is not satisfied. That's why it is not executing this statement. Now let us say if else statement. Now you can see lower will be printed because 3 is less than 5, whereas in if condition I have specified that 3 is that x is greater than 5, where 3 is not greater than 5. So this condition becomes false. When this condition becomes false, the else statement will be executed, that it is lower. Let us see now if else. As you can see, x value is 3. In first condition, it says that x should be greater than 5, where 3 is not greater than 5. Second condition, when this condition becomes false, the control comes to this point. Here it will check. Here x is 3 and the value we are going to compare is also 3. 3 value, the x value and the value 3 is both are equal. That's why the print statement yes equal will be printed because this condition is satisfied. That's why this control block will be executed. We had two or more points in type conversion which I forgot to add on. Now I am going to add on. Like types of type conversions are two types. One is implicit type conversion. Second one is explicit type conversion. Implicit type conversion where Python itself converts from one data type to another data type. Explicit conversion is where the user converts from one data type to another data type using functions. Using explicitly using functions explicitly. This explicit type conversion you have seen here, like converting the float number to integer by int function, integer number to float number by float function, but forgot to explain the implicit type conversion. Implicit type conversion is, is quite different where if A is 10, B is 1.2, C is equal to A plus B, what output should you, according to you? 11.2, right? 11.2. See, yeah, it is showing here 11.2. What happening here is, here, this is an integer number, this is a float number. How it will add? First, it will consider this one, this is an integer number, and it will first it converts this one as a, sorry. How it will work means, here this a is an integer number, this a will be converted to float number like this way, 10.0. After converting this integer to float, then this float number will be added to this float number as per the operation specified, and that result will be stored in the value variable C. that will be printed as that will be printed here, where here automatically computer itself, Python itself, converts the integer value to the float value, because we are going to add up the value of the float number. That's why computer itself converts from low data type to high data type. Here the low data type is integer, high data type is float. If we want to do any operation between the low and high data type, then automatically low data type value will be changed to the high data type, it is float, and the operation is done, and the result will be stored, and that is presented to the user through the print function. In this video, we have covered typecasting to safely convert the data types from one type to another type. We have also covered the operators, how operators are used to perform computation and comparisons, control statement to manage the program flow. Under this topics is essential. Understanding this topic is essential because driving into functions, loops, real-world coding problem. In the next video, we will explore loops in depth with practical example. Make sure to subscribe and hit on the bell icon.